Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Batman, the Lego Batman movie, the Batmobile set. This is set number 70905. It has 581 pieces, and I paid $65 for this set. Now, this set is retired. I don't know what it retailed for. This does have a somewhat damaged box. It also has this sticker that it looks like just was sharpied over. As far as I know, when I bought this, this was sealed. I hope that it is. I could open it up and it could be not sealed, but we'll see here. But this is really exciting for me. I've looked at a lot of the villain cars: Riddler Racer, Joker Notorious Rider, Arctic Roller, Tailgater, and I'm finally getting a look at the Batmobile, and I understand they have the Batmobile, they also have like the Bat Buggy, and they have the Ultimate Batmobile, all from the Lego Batman movie, as well as the Scuttler and the Batwing, and I'm going to try to get, many of those sets as well, but I think this is kind of the first major Batman vehicle that I'll be building, and I'm pretty excited about it, as well as some of the interesting minifigures in this set. So in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy! Okay, so while we look at the build for this Lego Batman, the Lego Batman movie Batmobile set, I wanted to say thanks for watching, and then remind you that if you like this video, click the thumbs up, and if you like my channel, click the subscribe button. And then I wanted to talk a bit about the build process for this Batmobile. So you can see we start off with a pretty solid Technic core using Technic bricks and different pins and stuff, and a lot of that stuff actually gets hidden or covered up really well, so I appreciate that, and it also makes it very strong and very versatile, so that's really nice. Of course, we also have the minifigures kind of dispersed throughout the bags, which this set has some great minifigures, so I'm excited about that. And there are some interesting colors used in the set, but a lot of that gets covered up except for the ones that seem like they're intentional. Of course, we also have stickers in this set. Some of them, most of them I'm okay with. There's a couple stickers that I'd rather not be stickers, but that's okay. And we're sort of building up what will become the main body of the Batmobile, and this ended up being a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I guess I don't know why, because based on the piece count, but it just kind of surprised me, and there's some really interesting functionality and cool stuff that can happen. So I thought the way that they built the axles and how they connected the wheels and everything was really unique and really great. So I talk about that a lot in the main review, and you can see kind of the beginning part of that here, like how we did the grill there, really nice. So it's great to see. There's a little functionality built into the back bit as well. Of course, you can see there's a spot for minifigures to be put in there. A lot of black pieces used in this set, but the nice kind of hints of red throughout are very good, and I like that a lot. We had some kind of thrusters and some wings onto the back there. Now the main body is pretty much done for this Batmobile, and we move on to building out the wheels. And the wheels for this set are actually a lot more involved than many other cars, many other Batmobiles, which I think is really great. It actually reminded me more of like putting the legs on, or building the legs section of like a Ninjago Dragon, or some of it reminded me of like different mech style builds and stuff like that. So that was really exciting to me. It was pretty new to me. I think it was really well executed, so I had a blast building it. These wheel assemblies are a little bit repetitive. You kind of build four that are almost the same, but it's so worth it to have all the additional functionality that this kind of sub-assembly provides. So I really liked this, and now we're finishing it up so we can go back to the rest of the build video and then onto my review for this set. Okay, so here we have the Batmobile from the Lego Batman movie. This is just the basic Batmobile. There's like several different Bat vehicles in the Lego Batman movie with different sets for them. But this is kind of the one, at least on the box, that just says the Batmobile. This is awesome. I have been just loving these the Lego Batman movie vehicles, and this is another excellent one. So I'm really excited about it. It's not 100% perfect, but it's really great. So I am very pleased with that. But the first thing we'll take a look at is the minifigures, because you do get some. You actually get several, and I'm pretty happy about these. So first one, obviously, we have a Batman here from the Lego Batman movie. So pretty basic torso, does have a batarang, has the utility belt piece between the legs and the torso. They have a cape, they have the cowl, they have one expression like this, another expression like that, using the black band there. So slightly different faces. Back of the torso, pretty basic. I think like all of the Batman that I've seen from the Lego Batman movie are pretty much the exact same as far as I can tell. The next one we have here, this one's awesome. This is Robin. So they have a really shiny cape here, and they have an accessory that I believe is pretty cool. I think it's supposed to be like a t-shirt gun or something, but it has a printed round brick here that says Bat Merch, and then a printed tile with the Batman logo on it. And so I think it's for shooting merch to fans or people there. Really interesting hairpiece here. It's got the glasses and the eyes kind of molded to the hairpiece there, like so. So that's an interesting piece as well, which is nice. Then we have the face there. We do have an alternate face where his mouth looks a little more worried there. Really good torso. We got the Robin logo here, utility belt. We have dual molded arms here, and that's very nice. Nothing on the midsection as far as printing goes. And then we have dual molded legs, and those have a little bit of printing too right there, kind of around the knee area. If you look at the rear, we can see the back of the torso has the belt continued on, but really nice to get dual molded arms, dual molded legs, and then the printing on the legs. Even though it's pretty minimal, that's still a really nice touch, and this torso is good, hairpiece is good, so this is nice. And then this Bat Merch round, brick or cylinder or whatever is really nice to get. The next one, this is one that I was really excited about. This is Man Bat, which is like Batman, but Man Bat. And I think in many of the comic books and different video games and stuff, Man Bat is like a genetically modified thing, not like Batman, who's just like a rich superhero thing. So this is interesting, really interesting arms here that have the bat wings there. So they can't really work the same way as other minifigure arms, but they look really cool. They are holding a bundle of dynamite here. Really good torso with some hair, but also some musculature, which is nice. Nothing on the midsection, nothing on the legs. The face is really good. Nice detailed face, kind of the bat mouth there, bat eyes. We have the bat ears and hairpiece there. So that all comes off. And we do have an alternate face, which has Man Bat being a little more concerned or worried. And then again, a little printing around the rear. So this is really cool. I don't know if this comes in any other sets. It is pretty awesome in my opinion. I think it's really funny, and so happy to get that in this one. And I think it's very funny to have Batman and Man Bat. And then the next two are identical, I'm pretty sure, and these are the Kabuki twins. So I believe Kabuki was a very classic form of Japanese theater back in the day, and I think Kabuki blurred into film and stuff for a while as well. So we have kind of the red outfits here with the white face paint there, identical faces. You can see their cheeks and their mouth there. They do not have an alternate face because they don't have a hairpiece or anything like that. They have the kind of claw minifigure accessories. Nice torso, pretty I don't know, defined waist, I would say, in here. And then we do have a little bit of printing on the midsection, just a little bit, and a little bit of printing on the legs as well. Kind of some striping going down there. So that's nice and subtle. And then the rear, we can see still more of the waist and the hips there, and that. So these are pretty good. I think, you know, the little bit of stuff on the midsection, little bit of stuff on the legs is could have been skipped, and they didn't. So I really appreciate that. That makes these a lot better. And the faces are pretty good. I think realistically the white should be whiter and not as pink, and that's just because it's white printing on a red minifigure head there. So that's Lego sometimes has difficulty printing light colors over some dark colors, and I think these are a little bit of a pink when they should be more just like pretty stark white there. So that's good. So 5 minifigures here. I think Robin is, you know, the best one with the most interesting details and stuff like that, and accessory. Man-Bat is also cool. Batman is kind of a dime a dozen, and the Kabuki twins are pretty unique as well, but they're just identical between the two. And then the rest of this build is the Batmobile here. So tons of stuff to look at. Not exactly sure where to start, but one of the things I can point out is we have a pretty big sticker sheet here with some duplicate stickers, and like there's 2 number 1s, 2 number 3s, 2 number 7s, 4 number 11s, 2 number 12s. So a lot of duplicate stickers. I'll kind of go through and point those out here. And just looking at the front, so we can get a look at the front here, kind of the grill area. We have different lights, translucent tiles there for different lights, which looks really good. Same with the translucent that peeks through around the side. This is a really nice use of parts. The license plate here says Gotham and then says like Batitude, and that is a sticker there. I love the use of the Batarang as a hood ornament. If we look on the top here, this is a sticker and this is a sticker. It's a similar design thing that I saw on the mini Batwing with the kind of hint of red here like that, and also on the Bat boat that came with the Tailgater set. It had some stickers that were red like this. On the side we have one that says the Speedwagon. That is a sticker. Same on the other side. This kind of detail down here is a sticker. Same on the other side there. If we look to the rear, we have another license plate. Again, it's the same as the front one. That is a sticker. Then we have the sticker on the roof here, which thankfully is kind of takes up that whole panel there, which I appreciate. We do have a couple more stickers back here with the kind of red as well. And then we have 4 stickers that are all on the canopy, windscreen, windshield type thing. So right here on the corner, same on the other side, the one up top and the one on the bottom. I do not like putting stickers on windscreens or windshields, really. It would just be 1,000 times better if it was printed. I guess I understand why it's not, but just not having them lined up perfectly, it's sometimes a bummer for me when it's on those. I think the end result looks really good here, so that's nice, but I don't really like putting them on there. And then if I take that off, we can see we have 2 more stickers inside for the kind of dash and console here, and I think that is all of them. Oh, nope. We also have for the in the rims, in the wheels, or like for the hubcaps or whatever, we have 4 Batman logos that are on all of the wheels, which are stickers, which are on just the round tiles. I would have liked for those to have been printed too, but they are not, so that is okay. So that is all these stickers out of the way here, and this thing looks awesome. Like I say, I love how it looks from the front. Really, really cool, like wheel stuff here. I like all the lights and the translucent. I love this kind of descending points here. Looks really great. It's got just a cool aesthetic to it. Kind of the greebling stuff on the side, like this bit down here is nice to cover up some of the Technic. You still do see a little bit of the blue Technic and some other stuff, but that doesn't bother me too much on this set. We got like an exposed Technic thing here, which I think is supposed to be some blaster or something like that, which is really cool. I love how this all comes together. I don't know what kind of car it's supposed to be modeled after, but it reminds me of a kind of a hot rod or something like that, especially with these kind of parts coming down. Nice use of some Nexo night shields. The pop of red is really, really good. All the angles are really clean and really nice. You like this a lot with the cheese slopes there, how it kind of is a little bit wide, narrows out, and then kind of gets wide as it goes back, which is great. If we look at it from this, it is like pretty symmetrical there, which is nice. We do have kind of the thrusters and the wings here at the back, which is very cool. These can kind of be positioned a little bit so they can be turned up different ways like that. And then looking at the rear, we do have more of like a thruster thing here, and these bits as well can be put in there, but I think they're supposed to be kind of down like that on some level, which is great. Again, nice use of like the translucent stuff back here to indicate different lights, which is great. I think this looks good kind of all the way around. Some of the exposed Technic stuff doesn't bother me. Some of the exposed studs I think is actually pretty cool. Same for the ones here, because there is a lot of this where it is really finished as well. So I like that. We can fit minifigures in here, which is great. There are some jumper plates to the side that we can put, the dynamic duo in there if we want, which is excellent. So I think this is terrific. There are some cool functions here, but at the very least it rolls really well. I think these are the same wheels that kind of like the Technic Monster Jam monster trucks use, and that's really, really good for this. So I think this looks fantastic. Really nice color blocking with the dark bluish gray or the dark gray, the hints of red coming through there. Great color choice for the windscreen and also kind of some of the translucent lights up front. For as many stickers as there are, they didn't bother me too much, except for the ones on the windscreen. The rest of them I'm perfectly happy with. And then there's a ton of functionality for this thing, so lots of cool stuff. You may have already seen, we do have kind of the older style of stud shooters here. So we have one on each side right there. They use the kind of metallic or pearl silver studs as their projectile there. We have a function for the roof here, which you may have already seen, and that's by turning the thruster thing at the back, if it has this little kind of Technic piece here. So by turning that, we can knock off the roof, which is cool. So maybe in action, they might want to knock this off and jump out of there or eject out of there. So that's pretty sweet, and it works well, so I like that. And then there's a whole like transformation that this does, which is something that I was talking about with a different set not too long ago, where I was talking about kind of the Arkham Knight, and I don't know if it was the vehicle that was against, it was either like the Nightcrawler tunnel attack thing, the Nightcrawler, or the like Bat tank from the Killer Croc Sewer Smash set, where I was talking about how like the transformation into like a tank thing, and one of the things in like Batman Arkham Knight, but this one has some transformation. So one of the things it can do is that all of these wheels can like move up and down. So right now I have the front ones way higher, which is pretty silly looking. We can have the rear ones do that, and that uses the kind of Technic joint type piece that I've seen used for a lot of like mechs, like larger mech builds. They'll sometimes use these for like the knees and elbows and different stuff. So it uses some of those. So we can raise this up so it could drive over something or any other number of stuff, which is really, really great. I actually quite like it with the rear wheels higher and then the front wheels lower, so it's got this really aggressive rake like that. I think that looks pretty cool, but it's nice to be able to move those and transform this into kind of more of an off-roading vehicle. You can even have them, like, you can kind of dramatically shorten up the overall length of this by like folding some of these things in, so it's a good bit shorter and more compact here as well, which is really interesting, even though it's like a lot more raised up. So that's really great. And that's not all. So we can also, if we get these all back here, we can also turn these wheels like this. And you may have already seen that again with these Technic joints that I've seen used in mechs and different stuff. And we have them at the back as well. So if we have it like this, now we can go side to side, which is really, really nice. But I also thought it was cool that if you have these kind of at an angle, this can spin really, really well in just like a perfect circle, which kind of reminds me of some of the stuff in the Arkham Knight game of how that vehicle would operate. And so I think that's super cool. It's a little bit impractical, but I just love how you can get these to a bunch of different angles to really change up how this thing drives. And it's so cool that it could pull up to a spot like this and flip these out really quick and then start driving sideways. And I think that's really, really unique and very well executed here, actually. I think how they did these sub-assemblies for the wheels that allows them to go up and down like this, but then also go out is really, really cool. It can even do that, which is kind of silly. So it has these just now flat, almost like feet here or something like that. And that's really, it's kind of impractical, but it can do it. And I think that's cool for play, cool for display. It's just a super cool feature that all these can kind of move in a bunch of different directions. So I think they executed that really well. I was kind of curious how they were going to do that. And it's simple enough and quick enough to go between all the different forms. You don't really have to take anything apart. All of the like stud shooters, the roof thing, all that stuff still, works perfectly. Everything still has like really nice details, get the same overall shape, but these look really good. And I actually don't mind how like the kind of joints here are exposed a little bit. Same for the rear. That doesn't bother me at all. I think this bit down here, this kind of joint that can turn like that, is hidden really, really well. So I can forgive some of the other stuff if it allows the kind of functionality that it does. And I think it kind of, it's the same colors and stuff, so it could get lost a little bit in there, and it still looks really, really cool in my opinion when even though you can see that stuff. So that doesn't bother me at all. And you can have this, even just do it a little bit, or there's a lot of different settings where this can be at. So that's really cool. It doesn't have to be all the way one way or all the way the other way. The front doesn't have to be the same as the rear, and so that's great. I mean, theoretically, I don't know if you would want to, but you could probably have it like rolling around on, 2 wheels or 3 wheels or something, and do something like that. And I don't know, there's just tons of possibilities, which is really, really smart and really, really fun. So I think this is excellent. I think it's executed really, really well. Very, very pleased with that. We got 5 minifigures here. Robin is really good. The Bat merch thing is great. Man Bat is great. Kabuki twins are fine. The vehicle is really exceptional. I've liked a lot of the villain vehicles too, but I really, really like this. It gets me super excited to eventually be able to look at the Scuttler and the Batwing and the Ultimate Batmobile and even like the Bat Space Shuttle and the Bat like Dune Buggy and all these other Bat vehicles from the Lego Batman movie and from other Batman, properties as well. I've just been really, really enjoying them. So this has been really great. And this is, up there for a favorite Batmobile for me, having built a fair amount of them. I do really, really like this one. So that's really, really great. I'll show the extra pieces here. Of course, we do get the couple extra pieces for the stud shooters here, which are these kind of pearl silver studs. And then we get an extra of the belt there, extra of the claws for the Kabuki twins, your 1x1s, your studs, your tiles, extra batarangs in there. We do get the extra of the print with the bat logo there. Interestingly enough, this dark bluish gray 1x2 plate and the black 1x2 plate are not pieces that normally are light enough to get extras of. But when I looked online at different inventory lists and what the kind of extra pieces are for this set, it said that, I think I was on either Rubricable or Brickset or something like that, it listed these as extra pieces, which is a little bit surprising to me. So I'm pretty sure these normally are not pieces you would get in an extra piece for most Lego sets, but they were in this set, and I guess that's how most of these were delivered. So it's not just a fluke with mine if other people confirmed it on those other various websites. So that's kind of interesting there, but other than that, a good assortment of extra pieces here. This set is 581 pieces. So 581 pieces, and I paid $65 for this set. 5 minifigures. I don't know how many of these are exclusive. I want to say Man-Bat and the Kabuki twins are exclusive. I think the Bat merch kind of brick or cylinder piece is exclusive to this set as well. And then the printed Bat logo on the yellow tile there, I think, is also somewhat rare. And 5 minifigures, I don't know how much these go for in the aftermarket. Robin's really good with all the extra details, dual molding and stuff. Batman is the Lego Batman movie Batman, which is just fine. I'm pretty sure Man-Bat is exclusive and unique to this set, so I don't know if it's really worth any money, but it's pretty cool to have. So 5 minifigures here, and then almost 581 pieces or whatever else in this Batmobile. This Batmobile has good size to it. It's got tons of features, which is awesome. It's really, really a fun build, I thought, even with all the different Technic stuff and whatever else. Let me see if I can get Batman in here, because that's would be pretty important. There we go. And if I can get Robin in there as well, that would be wonderful. And I think this is a terrific set. So there we go. We got the dynamic duo in the thing there. This looks really cool with Robin's expression, and Batman's expression there is very silly. So love that. Tons of cool parts in here. Tons of cool details. Really awesome functions. So this is terrific. And I think $65 for this is super fair. I don't know what it retailed for. I'm imagining probably around 50, 55, 60, 65, maybe even more, maybe up to $70 or something like that. I think in the aftermarket, these have gone for quite a bit more than what I paid. The box was a little bit damaged for the one that I got, but everything was sealed. I probably would have paid more for this if I needed to. I'm very happy to get it for 65. But, my upper limit for this was a lot more than that, compared to the like the Bane toxic truck or whatever, and the Two-Face thing, and the Killer Croc vehicle. The Killer Croc vehicle had, significantly less pieces than this, but it did have the Big Fig. But I paid a lot more for that one, so I probably would have paid, 70, 80 maybe even more for this. And so getting it for $65 feels really, really solid. I do wish these were printed for the wheels there. I wish this was printed here, but I can't really complain because everything here is pretty spectacular, and I am very, very pleased with it. So I love this set, and you know, it's going to be super fun for me to have kind of all my Lego Batman movie vehicles with all the villain vehicles and all the Bat vehicles and all this different stuff in one big kind of action scene, or playing with them or displaying them together. I think it's really, really great, and so I've been loving these, and this is another excellent one for me. So really, really great. I love this set. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. And if you like my other videos, make sure you click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more Lego Batman movie sets, including more Bat vehicles, more villain vehicles, and tons of other stuff, but also more DC stuff, more Batman stuff, and then just other Lego sets from all different themes, all different shapes, sizes, price points, and piece counts, tons of different stuff, different age ranges, different eras, retired sets like this, new sets, old sets, all kinds of stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you want to support this channel and support my videos here, you can do that right here on YouTube with the memberships and the supers and the thanks and all of that wonderful stuff. And I still have the Patreon. It's in the video description and on my channel page, patreon.com/sobricks. And you can get access to all my videos early, get access to some exclusive videos, like for some bigger sets that I look at and do videos for. And I'm going to keep trying to build a community here on YouTube and over at Patreon, so every little bit helps and I appreciate it. And with all that said, thank you very much. Until next time, thanks. Bye.